We as humans always seem to find a way to get what our bodies require, whether it's sleep, food, or water. These things are usually easily obtainable for us people living in urbanized cities, and we usually never have to worry about these things. But how do we as humans get these necessary things in the most extreme environments on our planet? And in what ways do we create and consume these things in these environments? Well, today, I will be talking about new, unique, and nutritious dishes found in the extreme environments that will be packed with vitamins. I will answer the question of how through various examples during this talk. And I will show and give explanations to how humans have maximized all parts of the animal while creating new dishes to get all the essential and required vitamins in extreme environments. The places we will be traveling to for this talk will be extremely remote from the rest of the world. Well, sort of. First, the Piaro tribe in Venezuela, living in the tropical rainforest. Then we will jump over to the horsemen in Mongolia. And then lastly, we will come back north to Sierra Pack, Greenland with the hunters. Let's start off in Venezuela. It is said that tropical rainforests are among the most productive ecosystems on Earth. Unfortunately, most animal life is found high up in the treetops. With the dank conditions on the forest floor and little light penetrating through the leaves, few plants and animals live down there. This makes it very hard to find nutritious food, and people can't afford to get picky. Therefore, people in the Piaro tribe have become very creative in finding safe food on the forest floor. Luckily for them, the world's largest spider, the Goliath bird-eating tarantula, dwells the surface. It has a leg span of up to 30 centimeters, like a ruler, and it can weigh up to 150 grams. The majority of people think this is disgusting and disturbing, and I agree with them. But to the Piaro tribe, they see this creature totally differently and call it an easy source of protein. The kids are usually sent out to go get these spiders, and it's fun for the Piaro children. Once the spiders are lured out, they are wrapped in leaves and taken back for cooking. It's light work for the children to catch these things, as all they have to do is avoid the hairs, and they don't have to pack a sting, they don't have any potent venom or anything. These people have a simple way of making this gourmet dish. They build a fire, skewer them like marshmallows, and then lightly toast them. They are then seasoned with chili and salt. The best part is the abdomen. This is filled with protein and tastes like crab meat. And the entire spine is eaten, leaving nothing to waste. The fangs are used as toothpicks. This is an example of how humans can get all nutrition they need from these rare dishes and still thrive in these extreme environments without plants and animals. In extreme environments such as the rainforest, these people have managed to overcome the fact that there are no animals and have made a completely alternative dish that still provides the amount of protein needed. This proves that when things come down to the wire, we as humans can find ways to get what's required for the body and still thrive under these conditions. Next, let's move to the horsemen in Mongolia. Mongolian horsemen are nomads, and they are always on the move, jumping from place to place. They always bring their horses with them and ride them with their sticks. This means that it's hard for them to find vitamin-rich foods, especially protein, because they are always in the mountains. As a result, they've created arak, a 24-hour fermented yogurt that comes from their own horses that are in the herd. But they can't just get horses to give them their milk, so they must catch them on their sticks first. Here is a video of a Mongolian horseman catching a mare or foal. As you can see, they start off, sees the horse, and just catches him. And then they both restrain the horse. The horse can't move. That's basically how they do it. A good question is, how do they obtain the milk? Well, there's a whole process, and it starts with the horses. First, they must catch a foal and mare from the herd. Then they must strap both of them to a fence and make sure that they are in distance of each other. Once this is done, they are left there for 2 hours, just the foal and the mare, before milking is attempted. After this, they then bring out the foal to suckle, then interrupt its drinking to milk the hobbled mare. Once that's done, they take the milk to the tent to make arak. It's fermented for up to 2 days, creating the treasured summer food for the nomads, as it contains a rich source of vitamins and minerals that feeds everyone. It also contains alcohol. This proves that while on the move, humans can still supplement themselves with with the needed nutrition from different animals and carry out daily activities without any problems. In the extreme environments that these nomads travel to, they make up for the lack of meat by drinking the milk out of their own horses, which is really productive. It seems that this, as humans, always seem to find a way to make up for what we lack for. We as humans are very good at this. This proves that we can still get nutrition required no matter what environment. Lastly, we will jump to the hunters in Sierra Palak, Greenland. By late summer, a mass of auks, a type of bird, begin to migrate. Greenland hunters take advantage of this and get ready to catch these protein-filled birds. These birds aren't caught in no ordinary fashion. As the auks come flying down over the cliffs looking for a landing spot, hunters will take their 10-foot nets and swipe them from the sky. They come from the rocks and surprise the birds. Hunters can end up catching up to 1,000 auks per day. The birds must also be kept directly out of sunlight. Once the birds are caught, smart hunters will turn the auks into kiviak, a dish made by taking over or around 500 birds and stuffing them into seal skin, then putting the whole thing under rocks for 6 months. This acts as a refrigerator, and in the lean times around December, when it is dark and there is nothing much to hunt for, these hunters will dig up the piles of kiviak and serve them raw. The feathers should have disintegrated to slime by now, and every part of the bird is edible. The taste and smell are said to be like gorgonzola cheese, times 100. It's packed with protein, but the odor can cause dizziness. Spoiled kiviak can even kill you. Greenlanders consider this dish a delicacy and serve it on special occasions. Furthermore, this demonstrates how when times are tough and there's nothing to eat in these extreme environments such as the Arctic, people are still able to stay healthy by using every part of the animal and not leaving anything to waste. These people demonstrate that even in the dark, cold, and extreme times, they can still survive and get the required nutrients that are needed for humans. In conclusion, these factors display that humans have maximized every part of the animal while making new dishes and foods to obtain essential vitamins in extreme environments. We as humans are so creative, and we have become great at creating new foods that benefit us. No matter what environment we are in, we still manage to thrive and get all the nutrients we need. I'm Sebastian, and I thank you for listening.